That the first you heard of it?
Terence Crawford, great fighter. I very huge respect of him. I think so. He's the best pound for pound fighter. But if he will move up, he can beat Canelo.
You think so?
Yeah. But I don't know how he will be comfortable.
Terence Crawford has been warned repeatedly as the possibility of a fight with Canelo Alvarez becomes increasingly realistic. The idea of this blockbuster matchup has drawn criticism from many within the boxing world, with numerous professionals
For you to watch it.
Is the skill level of Crawford equalize the weight, in your opinion?
I think if they fought, they'd obviously be the same weight, would they not?
Yes.
So, yes.
expressing their concerns about the significant risks involved. They believe it's a risky move for Crawford, a fighter who has dominated in his division, to seek a challenge that appears out of reach. Yet, despite these warnings, Crawford seems undeterred. As the former undisputed world welterweight champion, he is determined to push his limits and solidify his legacy as one of the greatest fighters of this generation. One of the most prominent voices offering caution is Tyson Fury, the former two-time world heavyweight champion. Speaking to TNT Sports Boxing, Fury emphasized the role weight would play in this potential clash.
Going from 47 to 68.
Maybe he would bring Canelo down to 60 or 54 or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Do you have a favorite?
He pointed out that while Crawford's skills are undeniable, the size difference could be a deciding factor. Fury noted that Crawford might have had a better chance against Canelo years ago, when both fighters competed in lower weight divisions. However,
who knows? That smile's telling me something else, bro. I think it might be on the line, no? I'm just saying, man. We can't say it's not gonna happen. We can't say
at this stage of their careers, Fury is backing the Mexican superstar if the fight takes place at super middleweight. Here we have Terence Crawford versus Alvarez, a very tough fight in different weight categories, Fury said. At 168, I'm going to say Canelo. At 140, I'm going to say Crawford.
What do you think about Terence Crawford calling out Canelo?
You know, I don't like that fight.
Why not?
I don't like that fight. It's just too much weight, you know, and
So, I'll go with Canelo. Canelo Alvarez has made it clear that he will not drop down in weight, reinforcing his stance that any fight with Crawford would occur at 168 pounds, the super middleweight limit. For Crawford, this represents a significant challenge. Moving up 14 pounds from his last outing to meet Canelo at super middleweight is a bold step, one that few fighters in history have successfully navigated. Yet Crawford's goal is to test himself against the best, even if it means facing a physically larger and stronger opponent. The weight disparity between the two fighters.
That was at 154 pounds. When you look at that fight, what is in your mind if you think about the concept of him fighting Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds?
With the legs and some chase that I've moved.
Has become a central talking point as discussions about the potential fight continue. Many experts argue that the size difference could prove too much for Crawford to overcome. While he has shown remarkable skill and versatility throughout his career, stepping into the ring with a fighter like Canelo, who is naturally larger and has spent years dominating at higher weight classes, presents a unique set of challenges. Canelo's power, durability, and experience at 168 pounds make him a formidable opponent. He has faced and defeated some of the best fighters in the division, showcasing his ability to control fights against elite competition. Crawford, on the other hand, has built his legacy in lighter divisions, where his speed, precision, and adaptability have allowed...
This is real simple. It's real simple. You just got to know boxing in order for you to be able to say that. Hey, Terry's going to get in there and do what he needs to do. Perform.
Allowed him to outclass his opponents. Moving up to super middleweight would require Crawford to not only carry additional weight, but also maintain his speed and effectiveness against a physically stronger adversary. Despite the risks, Crawford's ambition to challenge himself and cement his legacy is evident. As one of the most skilled and accomplished fighters of his generation, he has consistently sought out the toughest challenges. His dominant performance against Errol Spence Jr. to become the undisputed welterweight champion showcased his ability to rise to the occasion in high-stakes fights. For Crawford, a victory over Canelo would elevate his status to legendary levels, placing him among the all-time greats of the sport. Crawford's willingness to take on such a daunting task has drawn admiration from fans and fellow fighters alike. However, it has also raised questions about whether he is biting off more than he can chew. Moving up 2 weight classes to face a fighter of Canelo's caliber is a rare and risky endeavor, one that few have attempted successfully. From Canelo's standpoint, the fight represents an opportunity to further solidify his dominance in boxing. As a 4-division world champion and one of the sport's biggest stars, Canelo has consistently sought out marquee matchups to enhance his legacy. While he has expressed a willingness to face Crawford, he has made it clear that the fight must take place at 168 pounds. This stance aligns with his preference to fight on his terms, particularly given his status as the A-side in most negotiations. Canelo's recent performances have demonstrated his continued prowess in the ring. Despite some criticism about the quality of his opponents under his recent $100 million PBC deal, he has remained a dominant force at super middleweight. His victories over Jermell Charlo, Jaime Munguia, and Edgar Berlanga have reinforced his position as one of the best fighters in the world, even if those matchups fell short of generating the anticipated commercial success. Beyond the physical and strategic aspects of the fight, the financial and legacy implications are significant. A Crawford-Canelo